on.
Understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
As you can see, that was just played. That was words from Marvin Sapp a couple of Sundays ago to his church, that he wanted the doors closed and that he wanted access of $1,000 gifted to him in the form of in-person or online. Marvin, you got to come to the head of the class on this one.
Come on now.
You got to step into the front and face this firing or whatever you call it. It's the optics of it.
In that order.
It's bad optics because it wasn't shown in like a joking manner. Like you told the ushers to go lock the doors. Like you told them over and over, like in a serious manner, to go lock the doors.
Then try to play it off.
So I understand you released an apology a couple of days later, which was okay, but still you got to get these jokes and get the feedback and the rhetoric that spewed back into you for this. Now I will admit it's some of the funniest memes that I've seen online in a minute. Like a person said, never would have paid it. Marvin got a VIP section in the pool pit he trying to take care of. And then somebody said, had he asked me, he would have seen the worst in me. So Marvin, we got some free jokes up off you, man, but it's just a bad look for you, a bad look for the church, especially in a time now when we're trying to get younger people involved into the church and the true meaning of giving and what this giving will do for not only the church but for the person, the giver, I should say. So Marvin, I think you could bounce back from it, but at this time it's just a bad look.
And brother, I'm gonna bounce with you on that one. I'm gonna make sure I piggyback on it. When it comes to him, he got me twisted because if I was sitting there in that church, you best believe he said lock the doors. I'm getting out first and foremost. I did not come to pay. I come to pray. I come to get my praise. I come to get my knowledge when it comes to the Lord and make sure I can share that with my own family, my fellow co-workers, and the people that I will meet walking by day to day. First and foremost, I've always been a person when it comes to you're not supposed to pay to praise. I can do it by myself. I can pick up a Bible. I can pick up knowledge from anybody else that knows God in their own opinion. Marvin, man, when you told them to close the doors, sir, that was like the jokes, like the memes that we see. Like you pretty much was trying to rob people. You even threatened virtual people. How was you gonna get that money?
Yeah, people was logging off left and right. I know.
Like, sir, you was struggling. It's almost like you needed something to be paid for, and then use God's name and God's word and Jesus' word to get your bills paid or something. And then you try to joke about it. If you watch the video, guys, we could post it on our comments. But that was very wrong and very abuse of your power. Like, sir, it's some people out here that really believe in God that can't get to a church and will use your platform to try to get the praise, try to get the word, try to get the lecture. And then you are telling people to lock the doors until you get your money. Hey, sir, you definitely need to calm down, pray without nobody else around. Just pray for yourself. And look at what the actions you done. When you did your comments on IG, brother, you started putting quotes into it, Bible verses into your apology. No, sir. You was already wrong. You needed to stop, just made it a simple apology, and then we're going to move on from you. Because if you're a true child of God, you can already see the wrong and the evil that man was doing.
Yeah, I think the apology was too long. Like, you just should have been like, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean it that way. Y'all took it the wrong way.
And it didn't.
But your apology was too long, which makes some people question, okay, well, he was really serious about this.
Was he sincere?
No, yeah. So $20 from 1,000 people in the congregation and $20 from people virtually watching your church. That's a lot, man. 40,000 was your goal. For what? What was it for? What are we contributing towards? The building fund, the renovations inside the church, or what is
brand
this
new
for?
tires?
Yeah. What is this 40,000 in total for? I know we got people, spiritual people that listen to the podcast. I would love to know what y'all think, good, bad, or indifferent. We don't judge. We just saying what we said. We said what we said. So please comment, share, and then let us know what you think about Marvin Sapp locking the doors and wanting his money.
All right. We're going to start a new segment out called Is It Okay? We're going to throw out a lot of topics just to see how y'all feel about me and my brother definitely answering the same way. Our first topic is going to be like a criminal record. Is it okay to actually date a person that has a criminal record? Me personally, I feel like it's definitely okay. Everybody makes mistakes, especially at this age that I'm and my brother are at right now. We all have our past. We all have our present, and we want a better future.
Statute of limitations is up, by the way, just in case if y'all want to go and research some stuff that y'all ain't supposed to research, but my fault. Keep going.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm saying? Public records. But if the mate that you want to be with had a troubled past, do not judge that person for that troubled past. What are they doing for you currently? What they're doing for themselves currently, and what y'all can do for each other for a future. Just because you did something very dumb when you was young, to me that means you was just growing. You was just trying to understand yourself. But if you continue to do those things, I'm not going to try to go too dark with it, but let's just say that you was a thief when you was in your 20s. You're in your 40s now, and you still, that's when you got to let that person go. But hopefully that person is true to you, will relate their past, their present, and their future goals to you. And then you can honestly put that and adapt that to your life. So if that person was a thief, let's go back to that example, and you can tell that they don't want to steal no more, but they would tell you jokes about it, like, oh man, when I was young, I used to take candy bars from the 7-Eleven around the block because I just didn't want to spend my lunch money. But then 20 years later, oh yeah, I steal cars. Wait, time. No. But if you want that in your life, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's your life. It's still what you want to live. But you can't judge a person for their prior, in my opinion, can't judge a person for their prior mistakes until they show you they're going to still either do that or even do worse. Bro, what you got on it?
I feel like as long as you ain't do a triple homicide, I'm good with it. If it ain't like no mass killing that you got on your record, I'm cool with it. Like you said, everybody has a past. You may have done something at the time you thought may have been okay, but hindsight, you serve time or whatever, or time has passed. You like, oh, no, that wasn't okay. That's cool. Mm-hmm. I'm good with that. Like I said, as long as it wasn't like nothing real terribly bad, I'm good with it. I could date whoever. I'll make it work. We'll make it work, and then we'll have a drink and kind of like laugh at it or make jokes of it. But like I said, as long as it's not like no homicide, murder, unless it's self-defense. Now, if it's self-defense, then okay, then hey, I'll let that slide.
Hey, you gotta live.
Yeah, right. So I'm good with it. I definitely can have a relationship with someone who has a criminal record. I'm not one to judge. It's a pass. Like I said, as long as you're not currently doing it, you're not holding up, Chase Federal, Tech Federal banks, want me to be the getaway driver, then we good. We cool.
And add on to it, like abusive relationships. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some men and women, especially women, defending themselves, like you said, and then they had to get locked up for it, or they have a felony because they knew how to protect themselves, but yet they wasn't violent creatures. They wasn't violent people.
Yeah.
But the law wasn't on their side.
Exactly.
I would love to be with you and everything, but as long as you tell me what your trigger is, what actually pushed you that far to maybe, that's an example, maybe hurt that man that's dead or hurt that man that can't walk or anything like that.
Yeah.
I would definitely agree, but as long as it ain't a trigger that like, oh, you eat potato chips, I gotta shoot you. Wait, no, time out. That's no.
Yeah, no, we can't go with that.
We can't go.
No.
No potato chips. No locked doors either.
Right.
I gotta get out of here. But once again, always, ladies and gentlemen, in our opinion, my opinion especially, make sure you know who you want to be with. Friendship is the best ship before you get into a real relationship.
Yeah, be upfront. First, don't let us get pulled over and I find out that you got a warrant in 5 other states under a different alias. It's like, whoa.
Just because your name is Miss Heroin don't mean you gotta do it.
Right. Exactly. Shout out Harlem Nights.
Great.
Yeah.
Greatness. But let us know in your comments. Let us know in the comments. Let us know how you guys feel about that subject, that situation, and tell us your mindset, how you feel about it.
All right, the next, is it okay to be with someone in a relationship who has a different level of attractiveness? I'm going to start off by saying, yes, it is. It's okay. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder is what I was taught since I was a little kid. You're dating that person. You're not dating the person for the crowd or for whoever else. That's you. However you find that person to be attractive, then you should be okay with it. Don't let society, the internet take over how you actually feel about that person. And then it depends also on what you think is attractive. Like, are we talking about looks, personality, a giving heart, politeness? Like, all that to me is in the same circle of attractiveness. Like, I don't necessarily always go for, oh, well, she's the baddest 10 out of 10. Like, to someone else. Like, to me, she may be a 10, but I don't want society to be like, oh, well, yeah, she's an 11 out of 10, so yeah, you got to be with her. No, she could be ugly on the inside.
Ooh.
So it's like, what do I find most attractive about her? And then that's what I'm going to go for. It could be a smile, it could be her eyes, it could be whatever the case is in your situation. But I definitely think that you can be with someone no matter the level of attractiveness. And like I said, it depends on what that attractiveness trait is to you in that situation. Go ahead, bro.
I agree to disagree, and I'm going to say what I said. Are you looking at yourself as an attractive person? Not you personally, brother. I'm just talking
about to say, I thought I looked good.
Hey, man. Look.
Comment down below.
Hey, man. Hey, like and subscribe and follow. It's just, like you said it perfectly. We both was raised the same way. Beauty in the eye of the beholder. So first off, if you see somebody ugly, would you want to be with them? What do you see that's actually ugly? To me, what turns you on is my main thing. What do you like? If you're over the age of 18, now you're an legal adult. Now you got to start living for yourself. Now you got to start understanding what life is. So is it okay? Yes, I definitely believe that you can be more attractive, or the person that you're dating can be way more attractive. But once again, what did that person, you or the other person that you're dating, do to make yourself attractive? Did you follow the TikTok rules? Did you follow the rules that mama / your dad / your uncle that you had when you was a kid told you how to dress, how to impress? It is all still your decision. Like, when it comes to the place that you met that person, where did y'all meet? Did y'all meet at a winery? Did you meet at a bar? Did you meet at a grocery store? I mean, how many people actually put on their good clothes to go pick up some eggs and bacon?
Right.
Like,
You got a few out there that will.
No, but you might got that one that just got the sweats, bummy hoodie, no eyelashes.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Going through that's me. Check this. Check. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I feel some type. What's going on here?
I'm just saying.
What's going on with
But
these
hey,
notes?
you might run into that woman and be like, man, he wearing the hell out of them gray sweatpants though. And then you like, shit, I got a whole bunch of outfits and you are attracted to my gray sweatpants. What's your number? So it's a lot of things that can, like, we all are attracted and like, and we like, everybody likes their own thing. Everybody likes their own different style. Like some men like tall women, some women like short men.
Shout out to the tall ladies out there.
Hey, shout out to the short ladies out there, especially the 5'1" and the halves. Well, we just want to make sure that you're happy. You got to be, no matter who you're attracted to, no matter who you're in a relationship with. The main goal is always to be happy.
Yeah.
And if you're not happy, don't waste your time.
Yeah. Be happy with who you're going to be happy with.
And make sure you have that communication with that other individual to make sure that y'all are together, y'all in it to win it, and then you can move on to the next.
And be happy y'all live in America too, because some of these countries got arranged marriages. So it ain't no matter how ugly you is, you stuck with them until death do you part.
Till death.
So be glad that you could pick in this country and other countries who you want to be with. Because like I said, in some countries it's already arranged before you can even say your alphabets fully. Like, yeah, you gonna marry Sally and you gonna marry Jimmy.
Hey, but Sally ain't got a shoulder no more, man. What's going on? I can't be with a woman that ain't got a shoulder.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, just the level of attractiveness, like I said, is up to you. You could definitely date who you want to date. You know, some people keep their standards too high. Some of them
And
keep
waste
them.
time.
Yeah, some people keep them, you know, just about normal level.
Pick anything they can get.
So, like I said, be glad that you in America. If you listen to this in America or in other countries,
Like and subscribe and share to the other people out there in the world.
straight up. So, yeah, the choice is yours. We just hope you make the right decision for yourself.
Amen. All right, bro. It's that time that we're going to do everybody's favorite subject. Would you rather?
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to make sure we start off this time with, would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the smartest person in the room? So I'm going to start off that I would rather be the smartest than the funniest. Because, my opinion, I say what I'm about to say. I'd rather be the smartest because I want to read the room. I can pick and choose a group of people that I really want to be around to make sure that they know that, like, hey, how do you like it? I want to establish communications. I want to make sure that everybody is having a good time. What if I walked in a party late or walked in a party early? It's all about timing. Now, being the funniest, you can come in being goofy and you can already irritate the whole room by trying to do too much. But if you just like take your time, be patient, then maybe you can start picking and choosing who to be communicative with, who can you be funny with, who you can goof off with. Like, prime example, I've done both throughout these years, and I've noticed that sometimes I might be goofy at the wrong times, and then at other times I'll be at another party or event, I'm just people my scenario.
Okay.
You know, looking at the room, feeling the vibes. And then that's me, in my opinion, being smart. Knowing exactly when to address, like, oh, let me be goofy, or let's have a conversation like we do on We Said What We Said podcast. Like and subscribe. That's me trying to be funny. It's easy to throw in a joke when you know the vibes and the aura of the room. So in my opinion, I'd rather be the smartest, just to make sure that I'm on cue with everybody that's in the room with me, to make sure that I am not rubbing nobody the wrong way, making sure that we're having a good time, no matter if we're doing something professional or we're just trying to hang out.
Okay.
How you feel, bro?
Okay. I feel that, bro. but I got to be the funniest in the room. Wait a minute. What the? Wait, hold on.
Hey, man, we got
I
some
said I want to be the funniest in the room. What's going on? All right, forget it. I'm gonna be the one in the room with the jokes.
Already.
It eases my. I don't really have anxiety, but it's like I just want to have everybody relaxed, everybody having a good time in this room. Let me get a couple jokes off, see where everybody at. A relaxed room. I feel like once you feel like you in a relaxed room, you don't have to put on that oh, I'm smart, or I know this, I know that. I don't like them kind of people, no way. Where you feel like, oh, well, you got an answer for everything, or you know this, you know that. Man, I don't care. I don't care. I don't have to be the smartest, but I am smart.
Understood.
So I just want to be the funniest one in the room. I got jokes. And then when you're the smartest person in the room, a lot of people come up to you and have questions. When you got jokes, they don't walk up to you and be like, hey, knock, knock. There's not a lot of knock, knock jokes.
What Kevin Hart say? Oh, your comedian, huh?
Yeah.
I got a joke.
Why the chicken cross the road?
Yeah.
We know, buddy, to get to the other side. So I'm going to come in with the jokes, ease the tension in the room, ease everybody's anxiety in the room, and just sit back, have a good time. And they be like, hey, that's the funny guy. Demo, he got the jokes. Ha, ha, ha. You know.
So let me ask you a question here, bro. If somebody else feels that same energy of that they're going to be funnier than you, then wouldn't that be considered who's the smartest person that could tell the joke?
No. Everybody can have their own style of comedy.
Understood.
I could do knock, knock. He could do...
It's three guys go to a bar.
Yeah, you know, or somebody may have your mama jokes, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I don't have to be the smartest joke teller in the room. I just want to make you laugh.
Understood.
Understood.
And that's why I feel like, in my opinion too, is about being the smartest, because you can tell the smartest joke. You can honestly hit somebody with a joke that's not even like, what's the word I'm looking for? Very like smart, no, in the hints of smart. Like, oh, I'm gonna tell you a smart joke better than the guy that's being goofy. Yeah,
and it is different. Smart, sometimes smart jokes go over people's heads.
True.
I don't never want to tell a joke, and then I look at you waiting on the laugh, and you just looking at me like, oh yeah, that was the punchline.
Hey, you missed that?
Yeah. Now I gotta tell the joke over. It's less funny.
Okay, let me break this down.
Yeah, it's less funny. So it's like I just rather tell my type of comedy, so to speak, my type of jokes, and then everybody ha ha he he. Then I let y'all smart people have it because I'm at the bar.
You didn't get it? See you later.
Yeah.
I'm over here talking about something. The way that this joke was explained.
Yeah. The more you drink, the funnier I get anyway. So that's the way I look at it.
Passion fruit.
Yeah.
Look it up.
I would just rather crack these jokes and go about my business. Y'all smart people can have it.
But hey, tell us how y'all opinions are. Tell us your choices. Hey, let us know in the comments. That order.